Well, guys, Am I the Drama is unfolding again in real life. Cardi B and JT, formerly of the City Girls, got into it yesterday online. So Cardi B dropped Am I the Drama. She has a song on the project called Magnet. In the song, she does take a shot at JT and at Uzi. Let's take a listen to the verse on Magnet.
Friend, a clown, the net, kick your friend while she down. I didn't want you, bring this baby. Wagon, bottom feeder. She's just mad she got it. She be sharing bags with she, but I don't stick no dildos in his.
We playing the whole verse.
I hate clean versions on diss records. It sounds so trash.
Yeah, but I had to play the whole verse because
you could have just told us.
No, I think
put the dildo in the.
You could have just told us.
I think it's better to hear. But okay, so for instance, at the end, she's talking about Uzi. She's talking about she's saying she's alleging that JT and Uzi share bags. So people get on Uzi because of the way he dresses, and they call it flamboyant and the bags and all the things. She talks
Sounds way better, dirty version.
She talks about Rick Owens and people. JT is. And Rick Owens a lot. People have been on JT for a minute about her choosing to get into like the whole Rick Owens vibe and all the things. And then she's talking about switching up on your friend when she's going through it. So JT and Young Miami notably got into it. It was a very big thing online when they got into it. And Young Miami tweeted throughout of that that she doesn't respect people who come for her when she's down. And then last shot that was thrown when she's talking about your loyalty depends on who you're around. Cardi mentioned that here, and I didn't catch it until after, but people are pointing to the fact that that's probably about Nicki Minaj because JT and Cardi have been going back and forth since some time. So back in 2018, Cardi did their song Twerk, the City Girls. Yep. Things were cool. Everything was good. JT came out and congratulated Glorilla on Tomorrow 2 and the success of it. She didn't mention Cardi B. People called that out. It caused some like back and forth with them online. They've been going in and out of it, but Cardi has mentioned prior to that she's felt like, and fans have pointed out too, that they felt like when JT started working with Nicki Minaj and doing some shows with her and energy and her vibe and just the relationship with Cardi tanked again. So yesterday on X, they started throwing things back and forth. So JT got on X and she tagged the Patriots, CNN, Cardi, Donald Trump, Atlantic Records,
Donald Trump.
Payola, and a couple other accounts into an interview that a guy named Chris Blake Griffith did. We talked about Chris Blake Griffith here because there was some DMs with Drake, remember? And then they came out to be not real DMs or whatever. They were alleged not to be real DMs. But this is a stylist who has alleged several times that Stefan Diggs sexually assaulted him. And that was a whole big story some time ago. But this is coming back up again because he recently, like 12 days ago, sat down for this interview. So JT posts a clip from the interview. She tags Cardi and all these people. She then is talking about, she wants justice for Chris. It's unfair that, men who are alleging sexual assault get swept under the rug, like that whole thing.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
What's she doing? Yo, Nicki did this before.
Yeah, she's going in. She's saying
with
JT
the whole Megan thing. This is crazy.
JT says gay men should be protected. I feel like this isn't being taken seriously enough. This is nuts and it's sad. Cardi B's baby father is a gay man, not because of how he dresses or expresses himself, but because then she talks about the allegations that Chris is saying these things out of his mouth. Justice for Chris, all the things. So at that point now,
they be wanting justice when they beefing. They be wanting justice for other people when they beefing with a person.
Oh yeah, because it didn't stop there.
I'm just saying what's out there. I mean, that's just what it is. It's definitely, it corresponds.
Yes,
they always want justice for somebody. That's what's up.
Okay. So Cardi B hopped online. Mind you, Cardi B is in the midst of still rolling out her album. So she's meeting with fans. She's at a Walmart and there's thousands of fans there. But she's on X and then she also posted a video. So she hops on X and she's like, "That's not true. I have receipts of it." And then she throws back some allegations as well. She says that she alleges that Uzi forced JT to get abortions. She also talks about having some like ashy nudes of JT as well. She talks about some things that she's, I guess she's saying she has receipts that he said about Rock Nation. And then she posts this video while at a listening event. Let's take a listen.
I apologize for being late, but I'm going to make sure I take a picture with everybody that purchases an and a CD. Real purchase. No but real purchase, real people. And I got receipts for days. Nasty ones. I even got ashy nudes. I got you ashy ass nudes too. Thought I was finished last year. That's what it is.
I will say, though, I was disappointed in JT for that because JT can rap. And as long as we've known JT, she's always been about the music.
Bars.
Cardi gave you bars. Like, I want to hear you rap, JT. I don't want to see tweets and Instagram raps. What Gina Fuse say? Rap. Get in the booth. Okay, all that social media chatting. Nah, let me get some music. And what's crazy, people always want to say Cardi's not an artist. Well, she took it to the booth. She had an issue with JT.
She held all this. She held all this
JT,
for the album.
JT, you took it to the internet. Where the music at?
And
like, I don't want to hear these rants and these. I want to see the bars. Where the bars at, JT?
Well, yesterday JT was in the studio. She was on Snapchat and she addressed the situation. That she didn't drop bars yet, but she was in the studio. Let's take a listen to what JT had to say.
This rat ass right. This supposed to be a mother rim, and she threatening to snitch on some mother body because she don't have anything to say about a that a loser. So then she said, I'm gonna tell everybody nation what you said, what he said. No, not just that. The trying to spread fake tea about abortions when she stood her illiterate ass in front of millions of people and said she stands for pro-choice. Drops bomb. I can't take the dumb serious. I can't take the show me typing those mother messages or I'm calling the police on your ass for defamation of character because I'm sick of it. And I will be back.
You're not a podcaster, JT. You're not a radio personality. You're not a screamer. Rap. Get in the booth. I want to hear this through music. Okay? Because that's what Cardi gave you. Cardi gave you bars. Cardi gave you a record. I want to hear music, JT.
I'm here for one person. She called Cardi a snitch, right?
Yeah, she
basically said, I'm going to call the police.
Defamation
don't work like that. No.
Well, Cardi B then tweeted, ladies and gentlemen, this is why the album is called Am I the Drama? Good night, everybody. But in the midst of all of this, Nicki Minaj gets online and she posts the date, March 27th, 2026, with an album emoji. Just in the midst of all this. So now we're like, wait, okay.
Yeah.
But
she's starting promo early. That's March 27th. 2026. Okay.
Yeah. So she just dropped this date with an album. So we're assuming that Nicki Minaj music is coming. But yes, that's where we left off. And look, Cardi B was at Walmart. She still was able to finish her work day. Yeah. So we'll see what comes.
What Gina View say? Rap. Get in the booth, JT.
She was there.
Bars.
She got no excuses. She was at the booth yesterday on Snapchat.
That's what I want to hear. Cardi gave you a verse. I want to hear bars, JT.
That's gonna be nasty.
JT is dope. JT can rap. That's what I'm saying. I hear bars.
Listen, Am I the Drama is staring some stuff.
It's the drama.
It's what's up though. Like this is what it's supposed to do.
That's what's supposed to do. Yeah, but you think about Barty, right? Barty goes on live all day long. So she held this for months, probably years in some situations, just for the album.
On her time.
Yes, which is smart. That's what we used to, right?
She
When
wouldn't
somebody
even
had
give
a problem,
us names when she was here.
You put it right in the music.
Yes.
And JT should be ready. JT should be like, oh, you rapping? Okay, I want to rap too. I don't want to hear all the rants and the lives and the tweets. No, I want to hear JT rap. JT raps. I want to hear rap.
Well, when it happens, we'll be talking about it right here during the latest. So
will it hit the same though?
What? Heck yes.
All of that.
Yeah, I'm saying after you done did a rant, like
now what can you say?
Absolutely.
No. It's still they've been off and on since 2018. It's a lot that
we're gonna have to do a lot of calling.
I don't know.
To get some
yes, they better. I'm assuming she's gonna have some stuff she didn't say here.
First of all, you say they've been off and on since how long?
2018.
I've never heard this much discussion about it until Cardi did a verse. Now don't get me wrong. Cardi and JT had a couple of good tweets back in the day because it was funny as hell. I can't remember what the jokes were. What did you call it? Prison pants? Somebody got called prison pants. I know that much. Somebody called somebody prison pants.
Yeah, but you're right. Yeah,
but
it comes and goes.
It hit with a verse.
Yeah.
Her going at JT, her going at Bia, her going at all those individuals.
Give me a verse, JT.
Was a verse, yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Jeez.
All right. Well, that is the latest with Loren. Now, Charlamagne, who you giving that down to?
Speaking of prison pants,
boy.
Marina Gonaga needs to come to the front of the congregation because she was in jail for something, and we'll discuss.
All right. We'll get to that next, so don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hold up. Every day I wake up. Wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?